Winter in the 1700s is not a backdrop. It is not beautiful. It is a force that kills. Before machines, before electricity, before central heating, winter decides who eats, who freezes, and who is buried before spring. In this century, the cold does not inconvenience life, it rules it. The land freezes first, fields harden into iron, the soil that once fed entire families is sealed beneath snow and ice. Trees stand stripped and lifeless, bent by wind that never rests. There is no shelter in the open world of the 1700s, only exposure. Far from the cities, a village appears, built of wood and stone, clinging to survival. Smoke rises thinly from chimneys, not as comfort, but as proof of life. Every house is a struggle, every roof is a defense against death. Church bells ring through frozen air, marking time in a world where time itself is an enemy. Daylight is short, darkness arrives early, work must begin before warmth ever comes. Villagers step into the snow, wrapped in thick wool, layered, heavy, uncomfortable. Faces are red, cracked, aged beyond their years. Every breath cuts the lungs, every step drains strength. In the 1700s, movement itself costs energy, and energy is survival. Wood is chopped not for comfort, but for life. An axe must fall again and again into frozen timber while fingers stiffen and joints ache. Firewood carried through snow weighs heavier with every step. Children do not escape winter. They learn it early, walking in oversized clothing, playing quietly because wasted energy is dangerous. Leather boots crunch against ice-covered ground. Each sound echoes through a world that offers no mercy. Horses pull carts through snow-clogged paths, muscles straining, breath turning to steam. Animals work until exhaustion because rest does not feed anyone. Inside the blacksmith's workshop, fire fights back the cold, briefly. Sparks fly, metal glows, but warmth fades the moment the forge dies. At the village well, ice must be broken before water can be drawn. Every bucket lifted is a risk. Every fall can end a life. Old men repair fences stiff with frost, hands shaking, not from age alone, but from cold that seeps into bone. Nothing can be left undone. Winter punishes neglect. Inside small wooden homes, families gather close to weak fires. Heat is rationed, silence fills the room. Food is simple. Bread is baked slowly, carefully, because flour is precious. Shelves grow emptier with each passing week. Grain barrels are checked again and again, not with hope, but with fear. In the 1700s, hunger is not rare in winter, it is expected. Storms arrive without warning. Snow blinds paths, buries memory, erases yesterday's footprints. A single slip on ice can mean broken bones, and broken bones often mean death. Rivers freeze solid, cutting off trade, travel, and escape. Fields lie dead beneath snow. The future disappears beneath white. At the edge of the village, wooden crosses lean in frozen ground. The cemetery grows quietly. Winter always collects its share. The sun sets early. Darkness stretches long. Lanterns glow weakly against endless night. Families eat their final meal of the day in near silence. Candles flicker, flames tremble. Even fire seems fragile in this century. Outside, snow falls endlessly, indifferent to suffering. A lone villager walks the dark streets with a lantern, watching, guarding, enduring. In stables, animals breathe steam into cold air. Inside homes, embers fade. Children sleep wrapped together, borrowing warmth from one another. And then, morning. Light returns slowly, pale and cold. Snow covers everything again, erasing the night's struggle. Doors open, work resumes. Animals are fed. Cloaks are shaken free of snow. Children walk together through frozen paths. There is no celebration, only routine. The church bell rings again. Smoke rises once more. Life continues, not because it is easy, but because stopping is not an option. From above, the village looks small, almost lost in endless white. Beyond it, the land stretches silent and unforgiving. Winter does not care who survives. Snow is swept from doorways again and again. Water is carried carefully as ice forms along the rim. Tools wait for hands already tired. Windows glow briefly, then fade. Smoke rises and disappears into the cold sky. At midday, the village breathes, slowly, cautiously. Snow begins to fall once more. Roofs shed their weight. The cycle repeats. Surrounded by cold, the village remains, fragile, human, persistent. This is winter in the 1700s, not a season, a test of survival.